Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to clean and organize this pantry. This is a mess. I try to keep it as organized as I can while actually not organizing it. But let me just show you what it looks like. All right, so I do have this shoe organizer that hangs here on the door, and I have vitamins and just stuff in here. And to me, this is fine, but I've just got stuff stashed in here on these shelves. Very messy. I mean, it's not awful, but this could be so much better. And I started putting my pots and pans in here because when they're in the cabinet, other people in my house just like slam them together and mess them up. And you know, Teflon scratches and it gets ruined easily. So I put it in here to try to do a little bit better. Anyways, this is the bottom of this floor. And I have powder all along the edge here because I cannot get rid of the ants. Ants are just awful. So this is what it looks like. And I am going to tackle this today. I went to the Dollar Tree and I got some baskets. I also got this water shooter for my son. I don't know why I didn't move it, but there it is, and a cake thing. But anyway, these baskets are kind of the colors in my family room. Let me show you real quick. So you can see this is my rug in the family room. And my pillows. Tables. It's messy, but y'all get the point. But these are all my baskets. I wanted it to be kind of bright and pretty, so I went with those. I also had these in the garage. So I'm going to put these to use. And bringing them in the house, I dropped one. I'm going to see what I can do. Maybe pour some resin on it and let it sit. We'll see. Okay, so to recap, these are my organization tools. These baskets and that. All right, y'all, it is time to tackle the pantry. I'm getting everything organized and I'm happy about it because when all the kids were at home, you know, I was just doing the best I could. Who has time to clean and organize everything, even your closets and stuff, when you have 3 kids at home and you're running around to school and sports and all of the things? I just didn't. And to be honest, it's not something that was super important to me. There were plenty of other things that are super important. Just as long as it's not filthy, I think it's fine. You know, you choose what you need to get done in your own house. But now I am tackling these things that always kind of bothered me, but I was just like, meh, who has time for that? But now I only have 1 kid at home and I just want things really organized, and I have the time now. So let's get to work. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If you hear squeaks, that's my puppies, but that's not what I'm gonna be honest with y'all about. Okay, so I have ADHD. Legit diagnosed, not pretending I have ADHD, but this just got overwhelming to me. I know I've been wanting to do this. I have this list on my fridge of stuff just downstairs that I know I need to get done, but I'm not gonna think about it until I look inside this pantry. The countertops, polish the silver we bought at Goodwill. Like, there's so much more I need to get done that's not on this list, but I knew if I made this list too long, it was gonna be too much for me. So I just got to mark off organizing my plastic cabinet, which is like all of my Tupperware type things. I did that yesterday with my son. So if I have it on this list and it's on the fridge, then I have to look at it because I'm down here in the family room in the kitchen most of the day. But as I'm coming over here and looking at this, I get overwhelmed and I want to go sit down. This is the thing with ADHD, like you don't, it's so hard to explain to people. When I look in here, I just know that there's so much to do. I don't know where to start. And it almost makes me feel like I'm panicking. She wants to get in there and do all kinds of stuff, don't you? So, this is just very hard for me. I know I need to take everything out. I'm pausing a lot because in my head I'm like, what do I do? This is the reason why so many things seem so unobtainable to get done to me. So what do I do? What do I do here, y'all? My intention is good. And I can think of so many other things to go and do right now. Bear, help Mom. Help Mom, Bear, help me. So that is the top, and there are spider webs up in those corners. So I'm going to get them down. Before we go any further, let's make the spiders angry, y'all. All right, I'm just gonna tackle this next shelf, just one shelf at a time. That's what we're doing, one shelf at a time, y'all. have the top and then the second shelf emptied out. And so that I don't overwhelm myself too much and it looks like I've got some progress going on, I am going to put some of this junk that I've got over here in some containers. And then get them back in the shelves. Because I feel like if I get everything out before I've started organizing anything, that'll be a little bit too much for my ADHD brain to handle. So this is really catered towards my fellow ADHD people. Organize as you go. I feel like that is where we get the win, right? Okay guys, so some of my containers don't have anything in them, but I have them up there. And it is definitely not anything you're gonna find on Pinterest, but it is neat and organized. I've utilized my baskets. I want to buy some hooks for these and hang them from this bottom rack because there's plenty of space. Now, my floor down here is still dirty. I haven't got that far yet because I don't want to clean up this powder on the bottom because, like I mentioned before, I have ants. But I need to clean that. I should have cleaned that before I even took this video. But there's the closet floor. I'll give it a good scrub in a couple more days after the ants have kind of disappeared. But, ta-da! Much better, huh? Not perfect, but much better. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and joining me while I clean and organize this closet. Like I said before, not perfect, but much better than it was. I feel like looking in here makes me feel a lot better than it did previously. I still have some little things that I'm gonna add in here, like hanging the pots on the bottom rack. And I am going to get a light installed somehow in here because I really need the light. This is a deep closet. Like this is all the way to the back. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've not subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye y'all.